Hey everyone, good evening, good evening. Oftentimes I turn on the camera and I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to say. So it's a surprise to you and it's a surprise to me. I just speak what's on my mind. I'm just Jody. Just Jody, just me. Me and my odd life with my introspective thoughts that I choose to share with some of you. Sometimes you got to slow down your mind. Introspection is great. Look into yourself. Get to know yourself. Know thyself. But don't hyper focus on any one particular thing, because that's something that I see people do all too often, especially people in the conspiracy theory community. Now, we know they're not conspiracies. These things are real life. But the thing is, sometimes people become zealots and they really just fall for the programming even more by exposing certain things and thinking they're helping when really they're not. They're just helping to push forward a certain agenda. So that's why I think it's important not to be too vested in other things around you, like conspiracies, entertainers, and shit like that. Because yeah, people like to look up the Illuminati. That word cracks me up. Cracks them up too. But a lot of times what'll happen is victims of abuse or people who have mental disorders of certain types will have a tendency to hyper focus on subjects. And they'll do that when they take an interest in something to such a large extent that it'll start to take over their life, where it's all they think about all the time. And they all of a sudden think they're this detective. They think that their job is to expose others. How about no, your job is to expose your inner self. Use the people that you see as a mirror reflection for you of what you want in your life and what you don't. It's not really beneficial for you to pry into their life and say, well, I think they might be doing this or that, if you yourself are not, well, doing whatever this or that is that you need to be doing. There's a difference between being curious, there's a difference between being nosy, and then there's a difference behind stalking. So be careful, because I see that too, where people will be studying a conspiracy to the point to where they will target a certain individual, like an entertainer or someone else, and focus so much that they actually become a burden and a problem for that other person. So you got to be careful. Make sure what you're doing is to uplift others. Expose yourself to yourself. Know thyself, not thy celebrities.